If this time she planned this flight, actually do it. Thanks for being patient with me, Sandra.
No, it was interesting to think. I when I asked it, I don't understand how. I was like, okay, it would be interesting to just generally know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to have the time or the money to actually learn flying for real. You know, and get to a stage where I need those shots. But it's interesting.
I mean, it is an expensive hobby.
It is an
Just
expensive hobby. I
works
mean,
out
when
well.
I arrived to UK and started doing my PhD, I had an idea.
Yeah.
But like
But I mean,
one
flying in the
scholarship
UK,
for an entire Scotland, like one place a year, why it just costs so much.
I mean, the UK is the most expensive place to fly that I've ever been to. It's so expensive.
Anyone again?
UK is so expensive in some in a year's time I can apply for indefinite remain. It costs 2.5 grand.
Yeah, I mean, you know what would be cheaper? One of the cheapest places to fly in Europe is France.
Yeah, I know that too, funnily enough.
Like,
well, if I get to move there, there's a reason why I'm learning French.
Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get on your plane in the parking. Transporter form dispatch.
Though it's a good thing too that the vessel got moved from Monday to Tuesday this next week, so I get to rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh geez, it's almost midnight.
Transporter from dispatch.
Right.
The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
What, are you going to do this flight, maybe?
Yep, I'm absolutely going to do this flight.
Go for it. Oh. Are you coming?
Bonjour.
Archer!
Archer!
Hey, Archer.
Hey, this isn't Star Wars.
No, this is Star Wars.
I'm playing Star Wars. I'm playing Battlefront 2, the original.
I'm still sharing
I
my
was
screen.
fled.
I'm still sharing my screen. I should probably stop doing that. I completely forgot I was doing that. Sorry. Sorry.
No, I got excited for nothing. What if you want to play Star Wars? I'm always game.
Gonna fly an airplane. It's fun.
Yeah, no more Star Wars for the night. We had a tournament. It was a tough one.
Yeah.
We did, however, do you missed? We did A-wing on Defender, dogfight. A-wing still rules. Like, it's still a very nice ship to fly. And then we did fleet battles when we went one support for B-wings.
My support plan was mainly.
What?
My support plan was mainly. I'll leave you to it. 3 games today, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
Good night, mate.
Night.
Right. No. Right, this is done too. That's good. No, I don't have to bother about with it tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go best too. I'm falling asleep slowly.
Yes, man, I'm going off a bit as well.
Yeah, I think
We have
stream as
a
well.
good night, Grounder. Have a good night, Sarah. And have a good flight, Mary.
Thanks.
Yep.
Good night.
Officially starting with studying on Monday. Like
Yeah,
first day.
it was 2 weeks, wasn't it? Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Well, enjoy.
Thanks. Yeah, and I get to do some archery Again,
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
first time in years tomorrow in the evening.
Oh,
Yeah, like we have a
sweet.
sports program from our university where you can do something, and they also have archery.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep,
It's cool.
yep,
That's really, really cool, mate. That's awesome.
yeah, yeah. I finally got to get all the dust off of my compound bow, which is super awesome.
You have a compound bow.
Yep, I have a compound bow.
Wow.
Oh.
Cool. That is cool.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, enjoy.
Yep.
No, I was very pleased with today's tennis, and think I'll start doing it more.
Nice.
I used to play
Tennis
tennis.
is cool.
Tennis is cool. I used to be good at tennis, not anymore.
Today was the first time I ever tried.
It's good fun. It's a good game.
It is good fun. I agree. Righty, boys and girls and Mary.
Whatever the heck I am.
Well, you're a pilot just now, so. What's the deal flying again there? What's the plate called?
Which one?
The one that you're flying just now. It's not a Cessna, it's the one that you flew last time too.
Oh, this is the Beechcraft Baron 58.
You're right. Yes.
It's a nice little one.
Dual engine.
Yeah. Twins are fun to fly. I really like them.
Mm.
You mean twin engine?
Yeah, I think they're the perfect aircraft because they've got the redundancy of a second engine, but they still have the fun of like a piston engine. So
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Fair
I only
enough.
know-
Yeah.
I only know very little about the difference between them. I've only flying like, of course, like the Hornet in DCS is a dual engine, but then again it's a fighter jet, and
Well,
I've
it's.
tried to learn the Spitfire for a bit, which has a lot of engine torque to the left. Not as bad as other warbirds, but quite a lot still.
I'm off, guys. Thanks to the games. We'll play everyone.
Yep.
Good night.
Hey,
Have a nice night, Greeny.
Did you?
Good
See
night.
ya, Greeny.
cheat. No, no.
Night,
Nighty.
night. Ah. Wrong runway.
Oof.
Oh.
Good thing that's not too bad of a thing in DCS, because sometimes I just start next to the runway on the grass, or on a way, like still a part of the airport, but not the actual runway. As long as it's long enough, I just gotta take off here.
I mean, to be fair, that's how I do Sims most of the time.
Yep. And then I fly for some minutes, get in a dogfight, and get fucked from behind by an F-16.
Right, one day I'm gonna select the correct thing. Bloody hell.
Oof.
GPH, there we go.
Yeah, I selected an arrival accidentally.
Oh.
So how'd you clear it and start again?
Yeah, fortunately it's...
Kind of cool to know over those buttons and stuff on this computer.
Yep.
Sorry?
I mean, that's the cool thing about all these flight sims. You can click every fucking button and it does something.
Almost, yeah. This isn't the most realistic, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, it's super awesome.
Hey.
6 Charlie. Runway 24. Perfect. So let's have a read. So runway 24, uniform whiskey, 242, 4 miles, make a left turn heading 165, 166 is close enough. Then Tala, all on the same track. Happy days. Load. Cool.
Right, guys. I hope, Mary, you land safely. Don't buzz my windows. I'm going to sleep. Have a nice night, you two guys.
Yeah.
Take care,
Good
mate.
games today.
Mm-hmm. See ya, Sandra.
Bye.
Okay. Probably should go to sleep as well.
Of course.
I need to get my sleep schedule ordered for studying. Like I have to stand up at like 6 a.m. probably, maybe a tiny bit later. And right now my sleep schedule is from 2 a.m. to like 10 a.m. So not ideal
Yeah.
for studying.
No, absolutely
Okay,
not.
Yep. Okay then. See ya.
Sleep well, mate. You take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. EGPK for Prestick. Prestwick. ILS, we decided it's going to be runway 12. And we're going to do... Oh, there's two of them. Bloody hell. Okay. I hope that's the right one. And it's 240 feet. For that, let me just have a look. Excuse you. Thank you. Prestwick. Open charts. Approach. Or not approach. Yes, approach. MDVILS. Tenet. Sweet. And 240 feet is perfect. Load. Sweet. So. Okay, that's Tala. PIK. Let's get that little map. Set map. It's weird not knowing what I can or cannot use. Okay. Just gonna have to trust that's the right one. D278, which looks right actually. And then CF12. Alright. Yeah, fine, we can do the long one. Final fix, 12 miles. Long distance. That's looking good to me. I don't want to close this map, I don't need it. In the meantime, I'm going to set... I might do this raw data actually. Let's do this raw data, it'll be fun. I'll have the GPS as a backup. But I will do it raw data because fun. So departing we need India Tango Hotel. So let's set that up. India Tango Hotel is 368. confirm. And let's go for PFD options, bearing 1, nav, nav 2, ADF. And that is not a good sign. 368 is checked, uniform whiskey. Hopefully we'll get it. But hey, that's why we've got the words are hard today, sorry. The GPS backup 108.9 for India Tango Hotel, because that NDB was uniform whiskey. I'm just being tired. So 108.1 India Tango Hotel is set and identified, and it is the glide slope. I don't really care for it, so I will set the outbound of runway heading. See the runway direction. Airport. Okay. Before it's 241, so it's set 241. Okay, and Barrow 2983, which gives us about 110 feet, which is approximately correct, I believe. Having a look. Charts. Giving you much info. I'll just go back to Tower then. $136, perfect. Okay, so we can clear this. So we'll depart. Fly overhead the locator. We'll continue on the track of 241 until 7 miles into Tango Hotel. We'll make a left turn heading 165. Then we need to be at or above 4,500 feet at 9.5 India Tango Hotel and 6,000. I will be flying direct to Tala, so 113.8. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that on standby frequency 113.8. Okay. So we've got Tala, and then I removed into Tango Hotel accidentally. 1089. Okay. So I'm going to change the CDI to 2, and I'll do the exact same thing except in reverse. So 105 done, and then 1089, and then whoops. So I've got a backup for the ILS, and then I'm going to go into PFD options. Bearing 2 is going to be Tala 1138. What have I done? Right. This is fatigue. This is why we double check everything. CDI back to nav 1. Change it. 1. Can't even change it. 1138. Cool. Did it again, didn't I? Jesus. That is really embarrassing. Okay, so threats and error management, fatigue. Easy, done. Where are my bearings? Click trip. Don't leave. That's set, so we need to set 6,000 feet. Yep, 6,000 feet set. Then once Tala, we will turn to Papa India Kilo. I'll just use the GPS at that point. In fact, what I could do is I could set on standby Papa India Kilo for the NDB. So it's 355. So three. 5. Happy days. So now that's standing by. So when we need it, we can use it. Having a look at the airport chart here. I'm really close to runner 24, so that really works out. I'll make a right turn because the guy's on the left side, and then I'll taxi out here. If I go ahead and I check the taxi charts. Airport. Yeah, this is still acceptable. We're going to come out onto Papa 1 and then continue on Alpha, and then we'll go hold short of 24 and we'll depart in 24. In case of emergency prior to rotation, we'll stop on the runway. We've got, and that'll include pretty much anything before V1. Before rotate, sorry. Anything after rotation of 85, we're going to continue unless it's engine failure, fire, fuel leak. And yes, because engine failure, because it's a really long runway and we're using full length, so we'll have the distance to stop. After rotation, we'll just continue the takeoff and we'll make a visual right circuit. If we get in the clouds, we will climb to the MSA, which is a good question because I don't know what it is right now. Go to the MSA. I go here. The MSA here is 3,400, the highest one, so 3,900. So we'll climb to 4,000 feet. Make a right turn, 4,000 feet. We'll enter a hold at Uniform Whiskey, if necessary. Otherwise, we'll just vector ourselves back onto the overhead and do a procedural ILS to come back and land. Okay, we've covered threat and error management, which for the most part is that I'm very tired and making a lot of mistakes. So with that being done, let's turn these off. Oh wait, hold on. I do need one more thing. Floodlight panel. There you go. Okay. So, taxi light, nav lights. Parking brake is released. Oh, I did forget to do one thing actually, which is in the controls. I get double flaps down every time. MEP2, that's the one. Flight control surfaces, secondary flight control surfaces. MEP2, we're going to clear these. But okay. The spoilers, because I don't know yet if I ever need it. Not on this aircraft, but cool. And we have removed the parking brake, so let's start taxiing. Brakes are checked. Really struggled to see actually. Yeah, there it is. Am I in the grass? I'm in the grass, aren't I? Whoops. It's a closed taxiway. I don't care. That's not where I was meant to go to begin with anyways. This is where taxi light markings would have been very helpful. Okay, I can see where I am now. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, I'll run over this bit thing. Good start. Okay, at least I'm on the taxiway now. Jesus. Let's try this flap issue that I was having before. I was pressing it once and it was coming down completely. It's doing it again still. I don't know why. Maybe I've got the wrong button mapped. That might explain it. Ugh. Sorry. Secondary, it did save. MEP1. Thank you. Right. Oh. So flaps 3, flaps 1, increase flaps. Okay. Boom. Start scanning. Boom. So you want to bind it anyways? Yes. Validate. It's because I was using the wrong one. That's why. Resume. Okay. Let's try that again. Flaps up. And then. Nope. It's still doing it. Gosh nugget. Both of them. Why on earth are you doing this to me? Flight controls, secondary, extend flaps, decrease flaps, increase flaps. I see. That would explain it. Apply and save, go back, resume. There you go, we fixed it. Got the pitot heat on because I'm not using checklists and there's a good chance I'll forget. Okay. So you don't clear for takeoff, so my landing lights and my strobe lights coming on. I am way too close to the rudder pedals at this point, it's getting cumbersome. Cockpit approach is clear, it's clear. Rotate at 85 knots. I'll do a rolling takeoff. By rolling, I mean I'm gonna fix my seat first. Oh, there you go. That's way better. Heels to ground. Let's increase this a bit. Oh, I did forget something. I'm gonna stop. I did forget something. I forgot to indicate the ME. So, flight options. DME. Yeah, DME1. That's what I needed. I need those distances. So it's 7 miles. Alright, ready? Take off. To the ground. Power set. Entrance checked. Airspeed's alive. And rotate.
Transporter, good
Positive
flight.
climb. Gear up. Pitch up for VY. And I am now on instruments. I just took off the wrong runway. No, I didn't, but I've got the incorrect departure set up. Of course I do. Fatigue. Well, let's continue. Flaps up. Way too late, I got distracted. And that ADF at least is pointing correctly. So that's good. I think we can reduce power a little bit. And let's reduce prop to about 25. 26 is fine. I'll go with 25, screw it. It's about 25. I got distracted, so that's correct my path. To go. Landing lights off. Everything else stays on. Okay, we're flying overhead it, so maintain track. Ignore what the GPS is saying, it's incorrect. So maintain track. And then at 7 miles we'll make a left turn to Tala correctly. I've overshot my altitude. Fantastic. I've broken the rules already. So then immediately I tell ATC. Fatigue, guys, this is what happens when you fly and you're tired. That's an altitude bust, that's definitely a phone call. Approaching 7 miles. Right. 7 miles, 167 degrees. Send, come on, fix the altitude correction, the error. Okay, we're inbound Tala roughly. And we're going to switch the frequency. What a mess. Oh well. It happens, right? Use power again. I'm really getting distracted. Okay, Tala's 21 miles out. So this is going to be a question of tracking the VOR. I'm going to go Alt. Nav. P. So VOR AP Alt 6,000 feet green. Alright. Increase power a smidge on both sides. 2,500 RPM, and let's reduce mixture a little bit, try and reduce that fuel flow. Happy days. In the meantime, I will set direct Tala. Happy days. So if I now change the CDI, so I'm going to go to heading green, and then nav, and then press nav again, GPS green. Great. Fantastic. In the meantime, we can prepare the approach into Crestwick. So, enjoy the view a little bit. What view? Let's have a look outside the aircraft. This is so weird. What is that light? Taxi light, of course. Very cool. Right. As I was saying. Okay, so we got Prestwick, chart 11-1, ISDME for runway 12. If I just select heading again momentarily, because of this weird thing going on here, I'm going to set 110.3 be the Prestwick ILS. That's the only one we're going to need here, so... Oh, great. Let's start. GPS green. Okay, as I was saying, 1103 is set, not identified at this time. Final approach course to be 124. I'll set that later. And the intermediate altitude would be 4 miles, 1360 check. Overhead Papa India Kilo, we need to be at 3,000 feet. We'll then descend on the outbound leg to 2,000 feet. Outbound leg would be 278 degrees, and we continue outbound until 9 miles India Papa Papa. We'll make a right turn to intercept the ILS. Inbound 241. Intercept altitude to be 6 miles out. In case of misapproach, straight ahead, 3,000 feet. So 2,500 feet, make a right turn back into Papa India Kilo. For the left holds outbound 1 minute 124 degrees. Great. So threats, we've got terrain to the southeast. Got an MSA of 4,000 feet to the highest point. I'll be flying over water. Pretty much it for Prestwick. Let's have a look at the taxi charts. I'll try and park in this area where close to the control tower, because that's where the general aviation parking usually is. Flight schools and stuff. Right. I'm going to change bearing 2 for the ADF. And bearing 1, we can have them coupled. We are going to get the DME, enter that. What in the world just happened? Okay. Three, 5, 5. Good. Can't be found at the moment. Approaching tower. Life is great at this point. No fuel leaks. Electrical systems are fine. We're approaching tower and the top of the descent apparently. Have a look, flight plan. 42 miles. I think that's a little ambitious. Start descending now at Bod. Some turbulence. Alright, let's reduce power, so I just slow it down a little bit. It's all looking great. Wow. Okay. Autopilot's doing a really good job. Really good job at this point. Very impressed. Autopilot, when this game first came out, was horrendous. Beautiful turn. Really nicely done. Inbound Prestwick, 40 miles out. Cool. That'll be a 15-minute trip. It's mostly crosswind at least, 23 knots. And just 2 knots of headwind. Oh, about 5 now. Alright. I mean, I really enjoy flying this sort of weather. It's fun for the approach and stuff, but it's not the most exciting en route. Just want to keep these short trips. I think it's more exciting to do these short trips. Alright, keep an eye on the altitude. We're still quite far out, so it's doubtful we'll get the ILS right now in a second. It's so cool. I've never had this option in a real plane to have the like in the HSI. It is very, very cool. I have to admit, that is dope. Shame I can't use it. Let's turn it off for now. Interesting. Very, very cool. It's quite a good G1000 unit, I have to say. Right, so locators typically have a range of 25 miles, and right now we are at 31 miles, so it should pop up soon. I don't think the ILS will pop up for a little while, but we'll see. It is an ILS DME coupled, yes it is. We get these pages sorted out soon. Man, it's such a good thing. Completely free as well. It's awesome. Ah, that's cool. That is very, very cool. Not a bad little aircraft. It'd be fun to learn how to fly for real. It is a wee bit bumpy. Got a little bit of a headwind. We are flying over the hills here, so excuse you. There you go. So looking here, 4-1. Hilarious for 1, so I can't really descend to 4,000 at this point. So yeah, let's see. We've got India Kilo Kilo. I don't think that's the ILS we want. But we also have the NDB, so let's identify that if we can. Media. That's right. That's correct. increase that volume? Is there any way to do that volume? Try that. Put a low volume.